Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra November 23, 2022. This can be a good day for communicating your feelings. You're in a favorable position to come together in agreement or cooperation with a partner or special friend. Family connections can also be satisfying with Mercury and Venus aligning today. You can impress others, and someone is likely to stir you too. You are uniquely receptive to what others are saying. It's a great time for negotiations, particularly on a one-to-one level or with a partner. You are accepting, and others return the favor. Graciousness figures strongly. You're in a position of strength in close relationships, and you may be sealing a deal or coming to a fair conclusion and possibly a commitment as well. The stars are smiling directly down upon you today. This is because your planetary ruler, mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, will mosey along to unite in a conjunction with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and harmony. This is an auspicious energy, especially for you with your ruler now gifting you so much luck. Use this time to have a heart-to-heart with someone you care for and tell someone how you truly feel. A compliment, letter, invitation, gift, or something that makes you feel very appreciated could also be magnetically drawn into your life. Negotiate your position. When Mercury in Sagittarius conjuncts Venus in Sagittarius today, this will be the perfect time to speak up about your partnerships, commitments, and agreements. If there is something you want to say, question, or change, then the conjunction may present the right opportunity to do so. However, you may find that your tone of voice is more direct yet still genial. The passionate yet joyful heat of the conjunction suggests that you will be heard as long as you are honest in a positive manner. Do not be afraid to speak up. With no planetary activity in your income sector and all the planets on the side of the financial fence where the focus is more on your financial situation and money matters, the moon's visit last week was both important and timely. While the moon left 7 days ago, this has left you with a better sense of where the money is as it joins the sun as he begins to wrap things up on the job front for the year. The planetary alignment makes this a good day for snuggling, getting closer to your loved ones if possible, or just being a good parent, spouse, and friend. You may notice that your focus is not on those relationships that don't move you. The people you don't really click with or the average person on the street may not be the recipient of your smile today. Stay close to home and be present to your emotional truth. The road to success for an artist is not for the faint-hearted. It takes a tremendous amount of devotion to the art and confidence in yourself to turn your talents into something lucrative. The image of the starving artist isn't too far off in many regards. A good one for you to renew your dedication to your craft. With art being so subjective, rejections aren't always the end of the story. Keep on trying if this is something that matters to you. Believe in yourself. It is just before the sun leaves your work sector today, and just as a friendly aspect to lucky Jupiter on the career front is separating that the moon returns. This will not only ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged or that you have an intuitive read on work and job matters in the sun's final hours, but staying on, the moon will ensure there is no sudden drop-off. It is then that the sun will move on, joining Venus and Mercury in your relationship sector as the solar spotlight shifts onto your relationships. Just as Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, are spending their first full week in your relationship sector, they are joined by the sun today. It has been 2 years since all three were here at the same time, with heart and mind on the same page as the sun turns the solar spotlight onto your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Scorpio today, bringing wit and quick thinking. This energy is like a spinning top of ideas and interests, and the mood is uplifted, perhaps even cheerful. Ride these positive vibes to a better understanding of people's feelings. You can empathize and see things their way more clearly. The afternoon begins with Mercury and Venus connecting, bringing sexual passion and a longing to connect deeply with others. If you believe that you have total loyalty and trust in your partner, this energy can bring you closer. However, if you feel the trust and loyalty are lacking, you're likely to feel isolated, empty, and sorry for yourself. Tension mounts when someone you work with wastes your time with facts that are simply not important. Watch out for information overload. Too much mental garbage is going to make your job harder, not easier. Be careful of what you take in. Don't take yourself too seriously. As long as you keep a light-hearted approach, you will skate through the day quite nicely. If, however, you insist that everything be done perfectly, you will be met with a great deal of frustration and headache. Creative self-expression will play a big part in your work today. Get inspired by children. Their high energy, fearlessness, and pure spunk will inspire you to dredge out these qualities in yourself and put them to good use. You have much to offer. You can look forward to intense and perhaps vivid dreams tonight. Keep your phone or paper and pen nearby so you can record the events that take place in your slumber. Pay attention to any synchronicities that could indicate a premonition. Listen before you speak. Give people plenty of time to spill their thoughts and emotions before you jump in and interrupt. You will learn a great deal when you are patient and pay attention to the insight that comes from another person's thoughts. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra moon squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking irrational emotions. This is a moment of crisis, whereby a precariously maintained balance is disturbed by troubling events or turbulent memories. It is only through agitation that we can come to an understanding of the workings of our psyche, so this transit engenders healing through recognition. However, that doesn't mean that immediate events will be easy to manage. The moon then enters a void of course that lasts into the early part of the morning. We may wake up feeling nervous and unmoored. Remember to breathe or take time to meditate to start the day off on the best possible note. When others start talking, you are likely to tune out. You would rather just go your own separate way and try to figure out everything on your own. Instead, you should stick around and listen to what people have to say. You might learn something. You are feeling good. Nothing can get you down. Your confidence is high, and you know how to get what you want. You have everyone right where you want them to be. Your ability to sweet-talk others is getting you exactly where you want to go. Mid-morning, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course. We are now in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the November 23rd Sagittarius new moon. This is a time of release, and given the early events of the morning, we may now have to accept some hard truths and choose to actively see our reality for what it is. The dark Scorpio moon helps us to see beneath the surface of our interactions and identify what requires purging. Acceptance is everything. Accepting what is not within our power to change is just as potent as recognizing what is.